What is going on, everybody? I'm going to be doing a video for my midweek analysis. I'm going to be looking at GJ, gold, GU, and also EU. We had some news this morning, so the market did push up. I'm not planning on taking any trades tonight. Possibly tomorrow I will, because we do have NFP this Friday. So, there's a lot of economical data, and I don't want to be kind of gambling against the market, especially if there's any bad news or good news that could push the price either in my direction or not in my direction. I kind of stay away from economic data so I can keep my trades based on technicals and not fundamentals. So going into GJ here, looks like the past 2 weeks we do have some resistance, especially with these wicks here. This morning there was a push up with the news that came out. I believe it was for unemployment changes for ADP. You guys can go to forexfactory.com. That's the website I use for checking my economic data, so I can kind of stay away from those trades, or if you do trade the news, you can use that as well to your advantage. Going to the daily here, it did break these highs here. I was expecting price to kind of come back down to this zone here and then taking it back up, but especially at 5 a.m. this morning, it just kind of shot up with no hesitation, making new highs here. So I could see a pullback either in this area to take it up for a higher probability of a trade. I'd love to see it come down to this range here and then taking it back up to these highs. So kind of looking like this, possibly there. I do go on lower time frames. I do say in all my videos that I do look for direction on the higher time frames, and I look for the entries on the smaller time frames, seeing those either bullish or bearish engulfings on the H4, and then going down to the M30, which is a 30-minute time frame, and seeing those bullish or bearish variations or engulfings. Going to gold here, once again, you do have a big push off this weekly support on here. It was a tested candle, as I did say in my last video. I was expecting price to go up past this point. I didn't expect it to go up this fast, especially with this 4-hour candle. I believe this was yesterday at 6 a.m. It's been kind of ranging in this area. I was expecting a pullback here, a little bit more steep, coming back up, but with the news this morning, it just kind of shot up with no hesitation here, actually during London session. I can see price coming up to this zone here. I want to see a break and retest, take it up to the next daily, or coming back down here, creating a support, almost like a double bottom, and then taking it back up to these highs here. That's my bias for gold. If you guys ever do have any questions about my biases or how I look at the market, please leave a comment down below so I can kind of have that clarification for you. Also, you can DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram in the comment section below or the description, and so you guys can be able to reach me there. Going to GU. Looking at the weekly here, it did reject this July low. I do go on the monthly time frame, and I always mark off the last month's lows and highs. It did reject it here, didn't create a bearish or bullish engulfing yet. It is in the middle of the zone. I remember last video I did say I didn't want to take a trade in this zone overall. I do want to see price possibly coming down to here and then taking up to these highs. That'd be kind of the highest probability, or a break of this resistance here, coming retesting and then taking up to the next dailies here. Looking at the 4-hour, yeah, that'd remain my same bias. It's just kind of in this range, and I don't like taking trades in the middle there. Looking at Euro USD, once again, the July lows were touched and rejected off of. We are seeing a bullish variation here. I want it to be a high probability close. Right now it's at a medium probability. How I differentiate those probabilities: if the candle breaks above this last wick here and it closes, I consider that a high probability candle. If it's above the open of it and inside the wick, that's a medium probability to me. Looking at a lower time frame here, we could see price come up a little bit more, especially with these past 3 daily candlesticks being very bullish, coming up a little bit retesting, and then going on the lower time frames, catching the bullish engulfing all the way up to this minor resistance here, or this major resistance here. So that would be my EU bias. We could see price come down here as well, and then coming back up. At that point, it'd be kind of in a range, but I do like to see break and retests and then continuations for all of my trades. If you guys do have any questions about my biases, please leave a comment below so I can have the clarification once again. Other than that, that is going to be my midweek analysis. Other than that, have a great rest of your week.